Chapter 10 quiz, so something similar to your quiz. Question number 1. The weight of a car in pound can influence the mileage in miles per gallon that car can obtain. A random sample of 19 cars was taken and the weight and mileage were recorded for each. The data are in the table. Seems to me it's a similar problem to our homework we just had. So state the random variable. So x is going to be our weight, right? Right? It's straight from the table. The weight of randomly selected car, because it's we are dealing with car. Okay. Y is our weight. No, I'm sorry. Y is our mileage. Randomly selected car. Okay. B. What do we have here? Make a scatter plot. Oh, okay. Make a scatter plot of x and versus y in StatCrunch. So why do we wish to sketch a scatter plot? So we can see if it's linear regression or not. Okay, let's do scatter plot. We're going to copy this. Oh, okay, it doesn't say we don't need or, okay, it doesn't ask for picture, but let me see what answer it's gonna give us. To verify, here it is. To verify that the linear model is appropriate and to look for outliers, like I said, to see if regression is linear. Okay, that's what for. So we don't need to build a scatter plot. Find the equation for best fitting line, the least squares regression equation, round values to 3 decimals. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So the equation y hat, here it is, our equation. Now we need to find it from the our StatCrunch equation and put it here. Let me copy and paste. Actually, I'm not going to copy the if you are going to copy in your desktop, then you can copy the title also. I'm not going to copy here because last time I did copy, it created mess. Okay. Closing here. Let me see, highlighting here everything. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to enter all this information where starting my variable 4. Okay. And this is our 9th. I need 1. Okay. I'll paste it to 1. Ah. 1 second. I'm going to, okay, edit, paste. Okay. Close. No, hold on. Insert. There we go. And this the other one, this variable 1, I'm going to ignore. So what was my, now I can just change the title. Variable 4 was my x, comma, what is this? Weight. And y is my y, comma, mileage. Okay, we have it. Now we are going to do, let me see if I can clean all this. No. I'm wondering if I can select it. Select all. I don't need all. No. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to try. I don't know if it works, these two there, if it will grab this two the columns, height and length, but I'm going to try. Stat, regression, here, simple linear regression. I'm going to choose here, the right one. This is X is weight, and Y is mileage. Okay, the rest we shall see what will happen. It should work just fine, but we'll see. Computing. There we go. This is my equation. It's asking for equation, Y mileage. So let me write down so I can move to my assignment. So it's going to be 67 point. How many decimals do we need? 3 decimals, okay. So it is going to be 67.36 minus 0.01x. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to check right away to make sure we have the right one. So it is going to be 67.36, and here it's going to be negative minus 0.01. Okay, let's see if it's how well, okay, 0.1. Let's see if it's gonna affect anyhow, if it's right or wrong. I'm not quite sure, but we have to check it, we have to do at least that much. So let me see. Check answer. Thank God. Okay, well, why it's negative? Didn't we have here negative? We had here negative, right? 0 point here, minus 0.01. So it's affected, huh? Let me put here again. What is the answer? Oh, 0.011. Okay, I thought it wrong. So it's correct. So I put 2 digits instead of 3. All right, we're good. Never mind. So restricted domain, its domain is always value of x, right? So it's going to be from minimum to maximum. X minimum we have how much? 2250, and maximum we have 5500. So 2250, let me write down. 2250 and maximum is 5500. Okay. Interpret the slope from part C. Okay. What is there to interpret? We'll see. So every time we increase the weight by how much? It's we say by 1, because we increase, we're doing by 1. Okay. Pound. This is, yeah, weight is in pound, correct? By 1 pound. We can expect, let me see what we can expect. The mileage, because we are doing car, expect mileage to do what? Since we have negative 0.01, that's a slope, right? It's gonna decrease by 0.011 miles per gallon, MPQ. Okay, let's check. Okay, that's good. Next, E, doing question E. Interpret the Y-intercept from part C. So what do we have to do? Let's choose weight, because our x is weight. When our intercept, when do we get intercept? When our x is 0, right? And our x is weight, so we put when it's 0. Yes, 0 pounds. Okay, then what we are going to get here, mileage. To be, how much is going to be our mileage? Where is our equation? Here it is, 67.36, see? 67.36, that's available term, that is our y-intercept, and negative 0.011, it's our slope because it's a coefficient of x, so decreasing. So where is it? To be 67.36. 67.36 mile per gallon. Okay. So does it make sense to interpret y-intercept on this problem? I would say, let me see what we have options. I would say no, because x is equal 0 is not between x minimum and x maximum. Okay, we have positive x minimum and positive x maximum. Remember, x minimum was 2250 and maximum was 5500. So x is not between them. There is, therefore, makes no sense. There is nothing to do to interpret. Okay. Now, should we use the regression equation to predict the mileage of randomly selected car that has weight of 2681? Well, absolutely, because x value is between them. Between 2681 is between 2250 and 5500, right? Value is between x minimum and x maximum, correct. What else we have? 74, 20, no, because it's not between x minimum and x maximum, right? Where from we are taking, remember domain, we are looking here, domain. Where is our restricted domain? Here it is, 2250 and 5500, restricted domain, that is where from it's coming. Okay, we did this one also. Next, we are going to do the predicted mileage of randomly selected car that has weight of guys, I apologize for I'm going to work with different numbers now because it dropped my problem, so, and came up restarted with different numbers. So therefore the value I'm going to use for predicted mileage for a randomly selected car that has weight of, it's in F, that's in the question F, 4576 pound. That's what you're gonna take, 45. So don't be surprised in the previously I had for F different answers. Now I'm using different one. It just restarted and came up with different numbers, but I have prepared everything, so I don't have to go over and solve it. So the predicted mileage for randomly selected car that has a weight of 4,576 pounds is, now we need to go to find the predicted mileage, we need to go to StatCrunch. And here is something I'm going to show you, but on my iPad it doesn't let me do that. But I will dictate you the one step by step, and you will be fine, trust me. So what we are going to do, so again, clicking Stat, Regression, Simple Linear, all right? So I am choosing X is weight, Y is mileage. Now, look here, under, see, we have Y variable, then where, group by, follow me please, perform, prediction of Y, and then transformation, graphs. In the graph, it's on your desktop or laptop, it's represented by a bunch of choices. Let me see, I have here also, yes, with bunch of choices. So we skip graph and we coming to, oh my God, I found it, save. Here it is, we're going to save. And perfect, I found it, I couldn't see it. Okay, and we are choosing predicted value. We needed predicted value, right? Let me double check one more time. Predicted mileage, correct. So we are choosing predicted value, save, and where is it? Predicted values, okay. And compute. So once we compute, I'm going to keep it there, but the way I'm going to calculate, so my weight for, how much was that? 4576, okay, 4576. You are going to plug where X is, see, Y mileage in mile per gallon, 64.470513 minus 0.010046 and blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be your X. Mine is 4576. Yours, you pick your number. That's come from question F. And you solve this equation. In my case, and don't round it until you arrive to the answer. So 4576, I have to multiply by negative 0.010046154. And then add 6447, blah, 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 blah. And the answer in this case I'm going to get is going to be 18.499. I already calculated. Let me check, but I haven't checked it. Oh, very good. All right, and it's gonna be here mile per gallon, right? Okay. Next, so moving to question the G, Gina. Computer residuals for the following orders pair. Residual. Okay, so that's mean I'm going back here. Need to bring up residual options. Edit. So where is my save? Here it is. Instead of predicted, I'm going to take predicted out. Residuals. Pick residuals because that's what I'm going to use, and click compute. So close. So here I have residual. Well, it kept predicted also. Never mind. So for my data, here it is. Compute the residual for the following order pair in the data 2250 and 38.9. Okay, let's go find it. 2250. Oh, first one. 2250. But Y shows the 38.9. Then residual is not going to be 2.9. It's not going to be the answer. Hold on. This is not the case. Where else I have 22? I need 2250 and 38.9. Oh, here it is, number the line 9. 2250. This one I'm clearing, the first one. Let me clear this one. So it's 9. Here it is. The Y mileage 38.9 and residual is negative 2.967. Negative 2.967. So negative 2.967. Oh, I put wrong place. Sorry. Ah, here it is. Where is my negative here? Negative 2.9, okay, 2.967. All right, let's check it. Correct. And negative 2.967 is going to be miles per gallon. Okay. All right. So let's do interpretation, what this value means in the context of this problem. The actual mileage of a randomly selected car with weight of 2250 pounds is since we can't measure in negative, 2.967, right? Let's check it. Indeed, 2.967 mile per gallon. Okay, and let's see. It is going to be below our predicted value. What was predicted? Where was our predicted value? Our predicted value was 18.499 and we got 2.967. Here it is, predicted value 18.499. And realistically, we got 2.967. That's why it's below. Okay. And we are done. Now, the good news is question number 2, I eliminated. You don't have to do it. And we are moving to question number 3. So quiz 10 is going to have only 2 questions. I can imagine how happy you are. All right. So there is a positive correlation between tobacco sales and alcohol sales. Does that mean that using tobacco causes a person to also drink alcohol? Well, without even thinking, absolutely not. There can be people who drink alcohol much more than smoke, and vice versa, and they are not correlated. So here it is. No, just because there is evidence of correlation between variables, it doesn't mean that changing one will cause a change of other. Let's check the answer, and we are good. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll record the next one.